When you first hear the words dangerous wild parsnip, it's easy to laugh it off a little and think of the old movie titled Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Well, we've been assured by Pembroke Conservation Commission member Rick Madden that it's no laughing matter at all. Madden has set up a task force to eradicate this disruptive and dangerous plant, and he explained to us why it's so important that we take it seriously.
Not to be an alarmist, but if you come across this plant in your future travels, don't go anywhere near it. This is known as the wild parsnip, and this biennial produces a compound in its leaves, stems, flowers, and fruits that can cause intense localized burning, rash, severe blistering, and discoloration on the skin on sunny days.
Who would have ever thought that parsnip could be deadly? That's one of the root vegetables that we eat in the fall. But it's not this type of parsnip. This is an invasive species that came over from Asia, and it's wreaking havoc on our ecosystem and extremely dangerous to human beings.
Even poison ivy is no match for the wild parsnip.
Where poison ivy basically will reach a 5 on a 10 of discomfort and scarring, this will put you in the hospital for 8 months. It reacts with the sun, unlike poison ivy, so you don't know, there's no itching or anything until you're just on fire from the burns. The reaction with the sun is what triggers it, unlike any other plant in this area.
And don't confuse it as something as innocuous as the weeds and roots that grow in your garden or front lawn. These toxic plants have to be taken down in a specific way, like the way he's doing right here to avoid contamination.
This plant resembles Queen Anne's lace, which is a flat top flower that grows anywhere from 4 to 6 feet in the area. So people mistake it and go to pick it because it's a very attractive flower with a chartreuse color that goes to cream. So it's attractive enough where people actually go pick it, not just stumble into it. So you have to know what you're doing when handling this plant, and you have to identify it. What we hope to do is educate people to avoid contact with it.
For several years now, Rick Madden has been the one sounding the alarms about this dangerous plant. And judging by these photos, I can understand why.
The reason that this species is so dangerous is that it causes third-degree burns or worse. It blisters, takes 8 months to heal, and you need to see a doctor and be cared for. Leaves permanent scarring and creates a lack of UV protection in the skin for the rest of your life, leading to a potential of skin cancer.
The wild parsnip invades and modifies disturbed open habitats, much like this area here at Herring Run Park. So even something as seemingly harmless as going for a picnic could turn into a misadventure if you're not aware of the danger of this plant.
I would tell adults to watch their children, be aware of their environment, to educate themselves to what this looks like. It's popping up more and more in the South Shore, and it's very dangerous. It's not something to be scoffed at. This is a very dangerous plant.
A couple of ways to get rid of it once it's been cleared are to either bury it or you can sweat it, and that's where you put it in a barrel filled with water, cap the barrel, and then let it rot out under the sun over a month. Reporting from the Pembroke Herring Run, I'm Brian Sullivan, PACTV Community News.